Hi guys, Videco1 here, back with a semi-decent video this time, I hope. Down there on the floor is my main box, my main computer. Today I'll be doing an upgrade to it, to an 8700K, basically ripping it all apart, rebuilding it from scratch, from the word go, adding a few extra components along the way. So I need to get the patient up on this table and we'll crack straight on with this build. Right, welcome back. Right guys, say hello to Falcon. It's the name of the case, what can I say? Original, huh? Right, anyway, inside there we have Republic of Gamers 1070 Asus. We obviously have the Maximus Ranger 8 again from Asus. It's 32 gigabytes of Corsair Vengeance DDR4. Also we have the Corsair 100h V2. What else can I tell you? The power supply is also a Corsair. I think it's an 850. Yeah, it's an RM850. That actually tells me on the back. The case itself is a Falcon Gaming Pro case. There is two terabyte hard drives in here. Just 2 discs. They're not in RAID. My bad. We have a dust filter on the top that can come off. I'll put your phone over there. So basically what I'll be doing in here, anyway, there is a DVD drive. Don't judge. Right, maybe judge a little. But I actually still do use a DVD drive. Obviously there's Corsair fans front and back. There is a Hue lighting system all the way round. That I won't be touching. The fans I won't be touching. Obviously I'm going to have to take out the cooler, obviously the graphics card, because I'm changing the motherboard out. I'll be changing out the SSD to a Samsung something or other. I'll show you all that in a minute when I update, when I get all the update kit out. So basically what I want to do for now is I want to strip this out. And we'll make a start doing that right now. Grab my screwdriver. I'll be using a few tools with me. Today, obviously, I'm going to have a new big toe. I'm going to be having my Parkside screwdriver to help me along the way. An ordinary screwdriver. Pair of wire cutters and an extension for the Parkside screwdriver. If you want to see a bit, I actually did a video on this driver. I can't link it because I got it from a local store. What I'm going to be using this for is mainly for taking things apart. I'm not going to be using it for reassembly. There's no torque settings on this thing. But it's very handy for taking things apart very quickly. Oh, there's one other piece of equipment I will be using today as well. And probably lots of it. Good old candy. So that's obviously the graphics card is now out. I need to now somehow I get all the by the edges. That's the bracket off the back of the cooler. I am basically done with this board here, this case right now as it is in its current form. I shall drop the case out of the way. I can put this down on here. This is a plastic table. It's not... Oops, I knocked the thing off. Let's bring that closer to it. I'll just bring that closer to it and point it straight down. I'll show you exactly what I'm doing here. Removing the RAM sticks, all 4 of them. Yep, it is DDR4. Well, if the sticker's on. No, I haven't. Okay. I thought I'd left the stickers on, but I haven't. So we have 4 sticks of DDR4. I've got to take that out, but first what I need to do right now is just basically clean off this thermal compound that's on here. Just a bit of toilet paper will do the job. It's been on here for nearly a year, so it could be a bit... It's not too bad actually. Oops, sorry about that. You are on the same table, and this is a plastic table like I said, and it's a bit rocky. Should get some tin cleaner. Again, it's nothing special, it's just a bit of tin clean. It's quite nice, it smells of lemons, it's quite nice. Just tap that on there. Thermal compound off the sides as well. And basically I am done for now with this board. It can be put off to one side. This is all going to be one continuous shot. I will edit it out as I go along. I'm lying, I'm joking. Right then, new parts going into my system. There's going to be this bad boy. So I'm going to have the Maximus Hero, the ROG Maximus 10 Hero, which is a 370 chipset. Excuse the state of the case, I am not happy the way this turned up from Amazon. You look at it, it's all scuffed up, it's all horrible. This is how it turned up. So yeah, we're going to have the ROG Maximus 10 Hero coupled with the Core i7 8700K. Obviously going to use the same RAM. Upgrading my hard drive in a Samsung VNAND SSD 850 Evo 500 gig. That's what I'm going to. No, you didn't just hear me throw that back in the cupboard. I I'll also be using one of them. Because I have a few more USBs I need to add. I mean, obviously, like I said, I'm going to be using my 4 sticks I have of the Vengeance LPX DDR4. I'm going to be reusing my Asus 1070. Obviously tell which fan turns all the time to which ones that don't turn. Yeah, this is a Asus Strix Republic of Gamers 1070. Bought for MSRP. And no, I don't mine on it. Obviously, like I said, the tools, you've seen the tools I'm using. Pair of cutters, screwdrivers. Maybe not this one so much to reinstall, more these. And obviously cable ties, because I want to redo my cable management. So let me get the boxes up here. I am yet to open this box. As you can tell, it is still very sealed. Still very, very sealed. So I am yet to open that box. Of course, to do so, I'm going to need a knife. Actually, this looks like to me like it's been previously opened, because there's sellotape put over sellotape. Oh, this better not be a second-hand board. As you can see, this has been retaped shut. This better not be a second-hand board. I will not be impressed if this is a second-hand board. I mean, those tabs aren't cut, but they certainly weren't stuck. Okay, so let's have a look inside. Get the plastic out of the way. So in the end, I didn't need the knife. Just lift the board out for a minute, because we'll get to that. It smells new anyway. It's got that new board smell. So you can see inside we get a sticker pack. We have the manual with the driver disc. Oh look, I get a coaster, another one. Warranty information, motherboard layout. Here's a coupon for 20% off cable mods. If anybody wants that, you're quite welcome. I don't use cable mod. But you're quite welcome to that if you want it. What's that? Fan holder, what? Really? They want me to put a fan over the VRMs. When using high performance settings whilst overclocking, ensure to install the fan holder for additional fans. Wow, really? They really want me to put blow cool air over the VRMs. Okay, I'll remember that. Alright, there's the warranty information right there, look. Okay, so in this side I have, it's like an RGB header. It's like another RGB extension cable, sorry. Two lots of SATA cables. I won't be using those because I've already got SATA installed. On this side we have, it's like a Q connector. won't be using that. These are the little standoffs if you want to install M.2 drives. That is that fan holder I was just talking about. Apparently if you want to overclock, they recommend you put an extra fan over the VRMs. There's some more little standoffs for M.2s. CPU installer thing, I won't be using that. And the SLI HB bridge, which I won't be using that either because I haven't got SLI. So I basically in the bottom of there won't be using any of that. So I can basically put all this stuff back in here. So I won't be using any of this stuff that's in this box. Not even the motherboard disc. And I certainly won't be using them. So, back to the board. Let's get it out of here, shall we? Let's take a look at the motherboard. Zoom in a bit. So, we see I have my 6 SATA connectors there, 24 pin is there. Down the bottom here I have chassis fan 2 and a water pump connector. I'll have a water flow meter connector and water pump temperature connections there. That is a USB 3.1 type C. I do believe that is. I could be wrong, but I think that's the USB type C front panel connector. H amp, no idea what that is. Down here obviously I have the front panel connections. There's an RGB header, chassis fan 3, USB, USB 2, USB 3, slow mode, whatever that is. Obviously I have my start, reset, safe mode and retry button. Another RGB header, front panel audios, another power chassis fan there. Around the back of the board you see we have the usual complement. This is why I need to add that extra USB, because I technically only have 4 that are usable. Well, I have 7, but technically only 4. Across the back here we obviously have CPU fan, CPU optional, AIO pump, which is what I will be using, and your standard 8-pin CPU one. Okay, back to the time lapse. Motherboard. Are we recording? We are recording. Okay. They're going to hate me for doing that. That's as close as I can get to installing the motherboard. Oh yeah. Remove the shiny. Cooler is installed. Okay, so let's plug in the 24. Pin is installed. Let's plug in the 8. Pin is installed. Now I need to stand this back up again. Okay, I know I am tempting the fail gods here, but okay people, fingers crossed. Screwdriver, quick! Houston, we have a problem. Never put the side panel on, see? You tempt fate. There we go. Hopefully now we'll boot into Windows. Fingers crossed, people. I don't want to have to do a full system reboot, come on. Come on. Game device is ready. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh. Yay! AO. What does AO mean? Right, anyway, that is the build complete. Should do some nice B-roll. One thing I never do is B-roll.